Howdy y'all, it's Russell back with Gwinnett Lawns and beautiful. Look at that sky again. Atlanta, Georgia. Today is Friday, January the 16th, 2026. And let me show you something here. Let me show you. That's right. We got the rig. I'm gonna go do kind of like a brush cleanup type of situation. But I got home yesterday from doing my route. Uh-oh. Look at that big old screw. So yesterday it was about, I think it's 26 degrees. So it means it's about 24, 23 here. We've got ice all over the truck. And it's about 20 degrees with the wind chill. There's a slight breeze. Yesterday it was super breezy, and I think the wind chill was down like 13, something obnoxious like that. So I came home, discovered that the tire was flat. I don't know how long it had been like that. I usually pretty good about walking around the truck and checking it. But anyway, I got the fleet guy coming out at 3 o'clock to change. They're bringing another tire, but they'll either patch it or fix it or replace it. Discount Tire Fleet Services. All right, so first use. Sorry, I'm filming into the sun. All right, we got the 2016 Chevy Silverado 2500 Z71 HD. It's got 25,000 miles. I've got the dump trailer set up. The only thing that I did, in addition to putting the wood sides on that I didn't show you guys, I did this wire rope so that none of the pins, you can't lose them, right? And I mean, you can cut them, you can steal them, but they're not going to get lost. So that's the main thing. So every pin on here, I can just pull it out, and then the pin just not going anywhere, it's captured. So that's good. Anyway, pardon me. All right, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do the brush. We'll see how much this holds. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this setting or not. I may lower this down one to bring this up a little bit. We'll have to see. I don't like how close this jack is to the ground, but I mean, this is a fairly low trailer anyway, and I've got everything I think I need. You know what? Let me put this ramp up. So, how is everybody's start to the new year going? I hope sorry. These things have giant shocks on them, and with it being this cold, it's really hard to push the ramp up uphill. So I appreciate everybody watching the video. I've got on my heated socks, and I've got on got my heated gloves in the back, and I'm gonna tell you something. You should see the video review that I did, but absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I cannot tell you, that is some of the best money I've ever spent. Yesterday, I used them when I was working, and I was not able to feel any cold at all. And I just put the gloves on heating number 1, and I left my the socks on heating 1. So that was just enough to make my feet feel like it was 60 to 70 degrees outside. Best money I've ever spent for cold weather gear. I've also ordered a heated jacket, so this uses the same technology. I think it's got carbon fiber plates in it. I am going to put a link down below in Amazon. You should have seen the review video that I will have out before this video. We'll also have Whoops. We'll also have the link in the description below. So if you are not a fan of the cold, maybe you guys already use that stuff, I don't know. But you don't need it till you need it. And I probably, sorry about this, trying to get the camera to stand still. Probably wouldn't normally need it in this environment, but when you need it, you need it. So let me tell you a quick story before we go. I went to go do an estimate in between jobs. I did not have the my heated gloves on. I just put my regular merino wool gloves, and I was probably outside 10 or 15 minutes, and by the time I got done and got back in the truck, my hands were just aching. It was so cold. And I have zero of that with the heated gloves. I will tell you that these gloves, the heated ones, are great even without the heater. They are they're large. They come up to about here, so they cover all this area in between your wrists, and they're very warm by themselves, and they're nice and flexible. The battery lasts, I was still at full power all day as far as battery life, and I charged them up anyway. So yep, good stuff. So yeah, I'm anxious to see how this works. I am sure that I will not even remotely fill this trailer up. I have another job. I got several jobs lined up, so my plan is, I'm probably just going to when I'm done, I'll just bring the trailer back home, and then when I get a full load, I'll take it to the dump. But anyway, so all right, well, I'm gonna go head to the job, and I will see you guys at the first job here. Clean all this up. Gonna clean all the front up, the crepe myrtles, the bushes. Clean that bed out right there, get those stumps out of there, and then there's a cluster of pine trees right there. Get rid of that. These crepe myrtles are serious. So we're gonna run that on a time lapse. There it is. Let's get to work. Okay, so the camera's starting to run out of battery. So I got that done. I'm not going to time lapse that or that because I may lose enough battery power to go to the dump, and I'm sure you guys want to see this trailer in action. So I've got this ramp set up, and we got a lot of debris in here. So, you know what the best thing about this whole deal is? I only have to touch that debris once. Next time, I'd just be hitting the button. All right, well, I'll turn the camera back on when I get to the dump. Well, I told you, it's the next day. Told you I was going to take the camera to the dump. I left out of here in a rush because it was raining. It started raining all last night. And I didn't know if I was going to go or not to the dump and to empty the trailer. And I forgot 3 times I told myself I got to get the camera. And I got busy and I didn't bring the camera. I was so mad. Anyway, there'll be plenty more, but suffice to say, I'm going to insert a picture here. I had the stack of debris. It was about this high. It's about almost a foot higher than the rail. The most of the debris came from those crepe myrtles, believe it or not. There were 3 huge crepe myrtles that I didn't film because I was starting to run out of battery yesterday. And once I did that and got all the debris out of the beds and all that, it would have taken me 2.5 trailer loads, maybe 3 trailer loads in my my little debris trailer that I have, so that I would have had to drive to the dump and back 3 times. Not only would I have had to do that, I would definitely not have finished yesterday. I would have had to finish today, and it would have taken me at least 30 minutes to unload all that stuff at the dump. So it saved me probably, I don't know, 2.5 hours of labor by not having to use that trailer. Plus, about 2.5 to 3 hours of labor. And all I had to do was just back the trailer up, open the doors, get everything ready, hit the button, it dumped it, pull forward. You guys know the drill. And it was done, complete, finished. Probably you're going to be at the dump maybe 6-7 minutes. So it did phenomenal. It didn't have any trouble dumping that load whatsoever. Slid right out. So it didn't do anything to the bed at all. Didn't even scratch it. Like, this galvanizing is something else. It's hot dip galvanizing. Anyway, so I promise you I will get some more footage. I have, and let me just explain one thing. I would not have taken that job most likely had I not had this trailer. I kind of put the job off for a couple of weeks because the trailer wasn't ready, and I've probably done about 4 jobs that I would not have done, or lined up 4 jobs that I would not have done had I not had the trailer. So I'm gonna 100%. I'm gonna try to track how long it's gonna take me of additional revenue to pay back myself, or to pay back the amount that it costs to buy the trailer. And I think by the middle of probably by closer to the middle of mowing season, that should be paid off to equal the amount that it cost. So 100%, I am so glad I got it. I wish I had done it a long time ago, but I didn't have a vehicle to pull it with, and this truck pulled it. I mean, you can't even feel it. The key is to set the trailer brake properly, so that the trailer is basically stopping itself, so the truck doesn't really feel anything. You can feel when you go over like bridges that have stuff like this, you can feel it a little bit, but stopping and starting, can't even tell it's back there. And that stuff wasn't that heavy. It wasn't like I had a full load of mulch. I mean, not mulch, or dirt or rock or something. But anyway, I'm gonna have to clean my own area up a little bit. I'm probably gonna get rid of this loripedilum right here, which I don't like. Get rid of that pine straw and put rock in there. Do the same that I did on the other side. I'm just tired of cutting it. I don't mind doing other, customers' bushes and stuff, but I don't feel like doing my own. And I like rock. I like these. These are dirty river slicks. So anyway, I am going to do, I think it's going to rain tomorrow, but hopefully this week I'm going to do a video on the trailer with only the trailer. There is one I figured out from yesterday. There is one modification that I'm going to make, and it is putting the grip tape on the solid part right there, because I almost slipped. Well, I did slip 2 or 3 times because the ramp's steep. It's a short ramp. I will do a video on this truck. I know a lot of people have wanted to see this truck. Is very I really like this truck. You know what my favorite truck to drive is that I have? What would you think? That one? No, my '89 Chevy. This truck is just right. Now the reason that it's sitting here in the garage, I almost got stranded at the gym. The ignition lock is failing on it, so I have one. I found a factory AC Delco one. Some guy was selling it. He had a brand new one on eBay. So I did not want a cheap Chinese thing. I think that's what's in it right now. It's maybe 4 years old. It shouldn't have failed, but it didn't. It was sticking, and it didn't want to snap back. So I just parked it in here. I don't like this truck sitting out in the weather if I can help it, unless I'm driving it every day. And you know what the next favorite truck for me to drive would be? What would you think? That one. I just like that truck. It's so easy to drive. It's so easy to see everything. And this truck has a tighter turning radius than this. The Tundra. This turning radius is pretty good, but this is a long truck. This is a crew cab short bed. Crew cab would not have been my first choice. I would have had the double cab with the back door. It's a little shorter. So, but I'm not complaining. Anyway, I am going to get this video edited, and I have to finish the review up on the heated socks, the heated gloves, and I have one bonus that I didn't have the other day. But anyway, I'm going to do that, and promise you there will be more videos of the trailer in action, and I'll bring this and my tripod. We'll get it done. It's not going anywhere. So anyway, guys, with that being said, I will talk to you on the next one. Okay, so the camera's starting to run out of battery. So I got that done. I'm not going to time lapse that or that because I may lose enough battery power to go to the dump, and I'm sure you guys want to see this trailer in action. So I've got this ramp set up, and we got a lot of debris in here. So, you know what the best thing about this whole deal is? I only have to touch that debris once. Next time, I'd just be hitting the button. All right, well, I'll turn the camera back on when I get to the dump.